Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, everyone. How are you doing today? I missed you so much. Today's video is a little special because I'm not going to be in it, but we're going to read a book together. Before we begin, I want to say congratulations to all of the students in Arrowaad Academy in the Islamic Center of Bothell. Congratulations for finishing this year, moving to the next grade. I wish you all a success and all the best in life. And I also want to say congratulations to anyone who's done with this school year. I hope you have a fun summer vacation. Now, we are going to begin with this book, but this is not the book that we're going to read. This is just a book for us to sing together, and then we're going to read another book. So if you have a copy of this one, go grab it, and if not, find somewhere comfortable and stretch a little bit. Stretch. And then take a deep breath. Nice. And now sit comfortably and get ready. This book is called 10 Little Ladybugs, written by Melanie and illustrated by Laura. Hello. 10 little ladybugs sitting on a vine. Along came a butterfly, and then there were 9 little ladybugs skipping on a gate. Along came a caterpillar, then there were 8 little ladybugs looking up at heaven. Along came a bird, and then there were 7 little ladybugs resting on sticks. Along came a grasshopper, then there were 6 little ladybugs flying near a hive. Along came a bumblebee, then there were 5 little ladybugs sleeping by the shore. Along came a fish, then there were 4 little ladybugs climbing up a tree. Along came a turtle, then there were 3 little ladybugs drinking up dew. Along came a duck, then there were 2 little ladybugs basking in the sun. Along came a frog, then there was 1 little ladybug sitting all alone. Along came a breeze, then she was home. Yay! Look at all the bugs and animals playing happily together. I love this book. And if you have it, you're lucky because it's really cool. I liked reading it right before bed. Now let's go ahead and read today's story. Our book for today is called Allah Made Us All Different. Once upon a time, there was a bird living in a beautiful forest. Her name was Little Birdie. Little Birdie was not really happy about what she was. One day, she saw a pretty kitten while she was flying. Little Birdie wished she was a cat too. She landed on the ground and tried to walk like a cat, but she only had 2 feet.
That's okay,
thought Birdie.
I can use my wings instead.
After a short while, her wings started to get sore and she wasn't able to follow the cat anymore. She started crying, thinking it was so difficult to be a cat. Little Birdie gave up on being a cat and started flying again. This time, she saw a gorgeous butterfly who was flying from flower to flower.
I wonder if I look as beautiful as that butterfly if I dye my wing,
she thought, and decided to paint her wings. She did change the color of her wings, but they didn't look pretty at all. Little Birdie was so sad.
Little birdie gave up being a butterfly. Then she saw that there were a lot of fish swimming at sea so peacefully that she immediately wanted to be one of them. However, there was this one thing she forgot. She didn't know how to swim. She got out of breath when she dived into the sea. Oh.
Oh Allah, please help me. Help me.
She screamed. Alhamdulillah. She remembered that she could fly and she managed to save herself from the water. She was so scared. After getting some rest, she started flying again. Then she saw a very beautiful flower in a green meadow. The flower was just standing there. Little birdie thought that it would be so easy to be a flower. She perched on a branch, spread her wings, and began to stand still as if she was a flower. Little birdie got too hot under the sun, and her wings got tired quickly. She finally gave up being a flower and lied down on the branch to get some rest. She headed back home just before sunset. Little birdie saw an owl when she was trying to sleep. She perched on a branch right next to the owl and kept her eyes wide open, looking around just like the owl. Oh, how hard it was to stay awake all night, thought little birdie. Little birdie felt exhausted. She fell asleep before the sunrise, and she was still sleeping when her friends came at noon. And when she woke up, her mom told her, "Oh, sweetie, Allah created various animals, numerous creatures in this world, and made us all different. What makes us unique is being ourselves and doing what we do best." Little birdie agreed and said,
Trying to be someone else is very, very hard anyway, Mom.
Her mom smiled and gave her a big, feathery hug. The end. So, do you guys know what we learned from this story? Look at all these animals and how different they are. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created all animals different. They have different colors, they have different kinds of skin and mouths. Some of them have beaks and some of them have sharp teeth. And it's the same thing with us humans too. We are all different, whether it was the way we talk, the way we look. And there are no two people that are exactly the same, even twins. And we as Muslims should respect the differences between us. And we should know that Allah made it this way so we can learn from one another. But in the end, we're all the same and we're all equal. Allah doesn't really look at the way we look or our jobs or how rich we are. It doesn't really matter. Allah only sees our good deeds, and that is the thing that matters. I'm so happy I was able to share this story with you today. And until the next video, I will say to you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Don't forget to like the video, share it, and subscribe.